so it's kind of a workout for my hands. So I had just to stand on him. Don't do it if you are going to sell your plushie. And he is the cutest plushie I have ever made. Hi friends, and welcome to my channel. My name is Tanya, I'm crochet designer. You may also know me as Mrs.Crowlet. And today we're going to have a video of a week of crochet. Actually, the footage is from 2 months, back from October and November, because I didn't know what kind of video I want to make. I just took videos here and there and combined them later in this video, kind of a week of crochet. So grab a cup of tea or coffee or some crocheting and let's jump into it. I had an idea to create my all-seam mushroom in jumbo, super jumbo size, because I already had like a jumbo size. It's yarn number 7. It's super bulky chenille yarn, and it's my cotton version. So it's all the same pattern, same amount of stitches, but the size is very different. And I wanted to make like a jumbo mushroom, and I ordered super chunky yarn and also 2 hooks. I ordered 21mm and 20 and 20. This is 20mm, and here somewhere I also have 21, and it's wooden hook, but I didn't like how it worked. I felt like the hook, the material wasn't very polished and the hook wouldn't slide very easily. So this one is a very good one. It's acrylic or plastic, I don't know what is it, but it's a good one. And the yarn was super bulky. I'm not sure how this yarn called. I'll write here somewhere if I find. It's like very thick yarn. Yeah, so for comparison, this is just chenille yarn. This is how they differ. Yeah. So this mushroom should have been enormous. And of course, I underestimated the amount of yarn I needed. I thought that one ball of each color will be enough, but of course no. I have made the head. Just look at this size. It's literally like it can easily go on my head. I have made almost the whole head. I only left one row. Here you can see that I joined different yarn. So I had to order again and wait till it comes to continue to crochet. And then we had to move to this new apartment that we live now. And 2 months just passed by. And now I finally have time before Halloween to finish this project. So I just sat down and started to crochet. I rejoined new yarn, new ball. I only had one row to finish, and I will need also this thread to join to the mushroom. Are you ready to see the full size of this mushroom? Okay, once more, this is my jumbo size. Okay, this is big, this is jumbo. And here is my mushroom. It even doesn't go inside this frame of my camera. It's like literally giant. And if I put the head on, cap, head. Okay. The problem now is that this red yarn seems to be a little bit thinner. And here, in this round, I have the same amount of stitches as here. But if I join them, okay, how can I show it? I can't even show it. Okay, it's visible, I guess. This one is much wider. It's softer. This one is stiff and not very pleasant. This one is very cool yarn. But the problem is that I will need to make more stitches here because, can you see it? It's like 30 and 30 stitches, but it doesn't look the same at all. I don't know what to do because for this pattern I'm joining these two parts and I need to have the same amount of stitches. Maybe I will undo this row and use bigger hook for this one, or I will undo this row and do it with smaller hook. Yeah, maybe need to think. And also here comes the middle part, it's the eye. And this yarn is also very thick. It's more like this one. There are different shades of white, of milk yarn, but I'm not sure that you can see it, but they're different. I think even the structure is different. This one is so soft, and this one is more stiffer. This one is more like the red one, but it's thicker. Yeah, you can even see it on camera. But it was listed as the same yarn with same thickness. I didn't have a thought in my mind that they can be different. And I have two eyes. I didn't know what size my eye will be, so I ordered 60 and 50 millimeters, and they are huge. Let me show you 50. Yeah, this is 50. It's like super, super big. Yeah, like the size of my eye. And 60. It's even bigger. I think this one will be even small. Let's try it on. Even though I haven't finished the eye yet. Yeah, it's quite small. I'm not sure. Yeah, it's small. I need about this size of eye. It will be 12 centimeters. Yeah, I need eye of 10 or 12 centimeters. Maybe I will crochet, because in my pattern I also show how to do it, but I wanted to make beautiful eye, like with sprinkles, sparklings. I don't know, maybe I will crochet it, maybe no. I'll go finish this part and show you later what I have. Maybe I should show you also how I struggle with crocheting it, because even though it's cool to have such big plushie, but it doesn't take the same amount of time, because these ones, this one and especially this small one, I can make like in 30 minutes. And for this one, I don't know, maybe 2 hours, because just let me show you. I just put it in between of my feet this to hold it, and here we go. So it's kind of a workout for my hands. So I will finish this mushroom and show you the final result. I decided to try a new angle. I think it looks good. You can see both my yarn, and I'm sitting in front of my table, so it's easier for me. So the big super jumbo mushroom is ready. Are you ready to see it? Ta-da! He's so cuddly and fluffy. I love him. I end up using the safety eye. It looks a little bit smaller than I wished, but it's good. I think it's not very bad. He's literally giant. He's very, very big. I don't know how I can. I'll take a footage from me standing up with him so that you can see him in full size. But he's so cuddly. Let me show you the difference in size. Here's my jumbo mushroom. Then we have just a big mushroom and the cotton version. Tiny, tiny mushroom. So here are all they together. A cute family of mushrooms. It's funny that I have these both in the same color and these both in the same color, but I didn't do it on purpose. Just I love these color combinations, red with white and purple with yellow. Yeah. Oh, and I also have one more super small mushroom. I made it with sewing thread and 0.5 millimeter, but I don't remember where did I put it. Okay, if I find it, I'll show you it. If no, I will insert here a video. I have it on my Instagram, so you can see also how tiny it is compared to this one. So if we compare this one and this one. Here's the size difference. And it's all the same pattern, just different yarn and different hook size. Crazy, isn't it? Hi friends. Today I want to tell you about my new pattern. I made this toy 2 years ago, almost, in last 1.5 years ago, or in last January. Not in this January, but in last one. In January of 2021. Yep, no. In January 2022. Yep. But I didn't make a pattern because I made it a little bit difficult. So here is the plushie. Focus, please. It's a cute little mandrake. I loved it so much. I made it because we went to Vienna to Harry Potter exhibition, and I just wanted to take picture of him in this exhibition with real mandrakes and in all of that stuff. I took these pictures, maybe I'll insert a few of them, but the lighting was very bad there and I don't like how they turned out. But why didn't I make a pattern? Because I made it no-sew. I go from bottom to top, and this part with leaves, it's made a little bit difficult. Here you can see that they are all separate. You can see. Focus, please. Focus, focus. Here are 3 leaves, and they are all separate. So I just crocheted till here. Then I made a chain in between, made this leaf, and then I also divided this part with chain. If you're advanced crocheter, it's not difficult, but for beginners or for people who just made a few toys, it will be quite difficult to make, especially with a thin yarn. Maybe with chenille yarn or with a little bit thicker yarn it will be easier, but with thin yarn, with cotton thread, it's quite difficult. And I didn't want to lose time to think about how to make it because I had different ideas. I wanted to make different toys. It was before St. Valentine, so I had ideas to make for St. Valentine. So I decided to make this pattern a little bit later, maybe next month, maybe in 2 months, but already almost 2 years passed and I haven't made it yet. And now I have so many ideas what I want to do till Christmas, and I didn't know what pattern should I make. So I just asked my patrons. I gave them like a big list of patterns of my ideas, and this pattern won. This and also one more, and that I will be making in November. So we are making a mandrake, and now I finally decided how I want to make this part with leaves, to have it still no-sew, but to make it easier to make, because this one is not the one that I want to have in the pattern. And now I have a different problem. I decided to make one in jumbo size, and it's quite big. And the problem is the eyes. I have 3 options, and none of them is what I want. The first option is very funny, and I actually don't want it to make, but I want to show you how it looks like. It's super funny. He reminds me of Monster. There was a cartoon about monsters. How was it called? Real Monsters or something like that. He was holding his eyes in his arms. This one looks pretty like him. It looks very funny, but this is not the option that I'm going to use. And I have 2 more options. I have 30mm eyes, just black eyes. It will be something like this. I don't like it. And I also have beautiful sinker eyes, 30mm. I like this color. I also had green color, but I had only one green color and I used it on my donut monster. Maybe I had to keep it for the mandrake. Here's my donut monster. Maybe this color would go better with mandrake, but I don't have it anymore. I need to order these eyes again. So here how it looks with these beautiful eyes. It's not bad, but they are too small for him. I like when the eyes are a little bigger. But he still looks very cute with these eyes. So these eyes are 30 millimeters and the big ones are 50. So 40 millimeters would be ideal, but I can't find this size. I just can't find 40 millimeters. I found this super big eyes on AliExpress, but if I order from there, it will take 1 or 2 months to arrive here, and I don't have this time. I need this pattern to make it right now. So I also asked my patrons, and we decided that I need to use these cute eyes. Also one of my patrons, and she is also my tester, and I know her for a very long time. She was the first of my testers, and I'm always happy to have her test my patterns because she's amazing. And she told me that maybe if I stuff him, these eyes won't look very big. Maybe we can try it now together. I'll just put them without closing the washer, because if I close it, I won't be able to open it, because it's the same washer as I used for my jumbo mushroom. I wasn't able to do it even with my hammer. Usually if I can't close the washer on the eye, I use my hammer. It's a little bit, has silicone end on it, so it doesn't damage the eye, but I couldn't do it even with this hammer. So I had just to stand on him. Don't do it if you are going to sell your plushie. It's for me, that's why I stood on him. Don't do it. So if I close the washer, I won't be able to remove it. So we'll just have them in place and stuff him. He still looks pretty funny. I think we will stay with these eyes. They look more proportional. If I add the sleeves here. Yeah, these eyes look better. They're a little bit small, but it's better than those big eyes. What do you think? Okay guys, I just finished my Jumbo Baby Mandrake, and he is the cutest plushie I have ever made. Are you ready to see him? Isn't he the cutest? I'm so happy with the final choice of the eyes because they look so cute on him. He looks like real, like he's watching at me and says, "Mama, hug me." He's so huggable and fluffy and squishable. This is my favorite plushie ever, I guess. Maybe I tell it with each plushie, but this one is special. I'm so in love with him. And he has a little secret. Woo! Isn't this the cutest body you've ever seen? About the yarn that I used. I used size 7 yarn and 8mm hook. This is yarn from Temu, so there is no actual name on the yarn. Just search for Silk Chenille yarn. Maybe I'll leave in the description the link that I got this yarn from. I used 2 skeins of khaki color and 1 skein of green. And I actually used a little bit of the 3rd skein of khaki. I needed just a few more meters. So actually I used about 220 grams of the main color and 100 grams of green color. So if you use yarn like Bernard Blanket, you will need just 1 skein of main color and even less than half of a skein of the green color. I used 30mm eyes, and the final size is 50 centimeters. By the way, the pattern for this mandrake is already tested and ready, and my testers did amazing job. They did so creative mandrakes. I'll insert a few pictures here. I love their works, and they did also very fast. So the pattern is already released. I'll link it in the description. And I also made small mandrakes. Let me show you them. They're chilling on the shelf. This was the first mandrake that I made back in 2023. Actually, in the first video that I was talking about this pattern, I said that I made it in 2021, then in 2022, but I said it wrong. It was in January of 2023. Next was this baby. It's made with thin chenille yarn. It also has a cute little butt. And one more baby. It's made with cotton yarn. They are so cute. So I have 3 small mandrakes, and they all are different. For this one I used 9mm eyes. For this one 10mm eyes, and for this one 16. They're quite big, but I think they look pretty good. He looks so cute. I want to show you the mandrake and also in mushroom together. So I guess we will end up this video here. I hope you enjoyed watching it. See you in the next ones and have a great rest of your day. Bye!